My name is Sween.
I'm Tony, and we call the show
Sweeto!
Sweeto. We are back.
Episode 9.
Episode 9.
Episode 9.
Oh, episode 9.
Consistent gihapon.
Consistent gihapon. Padayon bisan pag
Padayon.
kabuang namong schedule, we are recording in advance para maka-release me sa Monday.
Yes, in fact, we are recording the night before
Christmas.
sa katong kick-off party
Yes.
with Davao Freelancers. So, because the day after, so Saturday is kick-off party with Davao Freelancers, and then
Sunday
is
Discarding 101 event, like meet up with VAs.
Meet
I was
up with
also
VAs.
we were invited there. So, kung makita na ninyo, humana ang event.
yes, by the time na mo gawas ni
Unta na lingaw
episode.
to tanan dito, and kato. Let's do this. Unsa ang title karon? Or unsa ang topic karon, Sweet?
So, topic that we have decided is to talk about the struggles of being a freelancer couple. Nana ko ikudigo. So,
The
para dili mi
struggles
mawala kay we always go off topic.
The struggles of being a freelancer couple.
Yes, in fact, we have divided it in 3 categories. Grabe.
Categories ba na or subtopics you mean?
Subtopics. I don't know what's
Subtopics
the
na,
title
okay, grabe.
So,
Sige, let's
when
start.
it comes to work,
Yes.
home, and relationship.
Relationship.
Oh, I think anyway.
Sige,
So,
so
murag-
anyway, Swin, let me start. So, most of the time, either isa lang sa mag-asawa, ang freelancer, ang isa kay nag-work, ang husband nag-work sa gawas, like a normal 9 to 5, 8 to 5 job, or ang husband nag-work, ang asawa na nagipon sa balay, and dili po ko mingon nga rare kay nato situation nga pareho ta freelancer kay daghan sa dagkaila nga naga-freelance jud ang pareho mag-asawa. Pero kato lagi we are going to share unsa ang struggles, at the same time what is the beauty of working.
Yeah.
Kitang duha pareho tong ginahimo, and we're just at home.
Yeah. And what's unique I would say about our
What's unique?
situation is wala pa tayo anak. Wala pa
Dili
mi-
siya unique, pero it's one of the things na allows us to be more flexy.
Yeah,
Sige.
yeah.
But before we proceed, I think we should start with unsa tong always ginapangutana sa imo sa mga tao?
Ay, katunggingon ako sa
Oh.
kanan.
Mm.
Nakalimot ko.
Kataingon nila na kanang dili ba daw ta magsawa.
Oh, dili pa daw ta magsawa, magsiguban.
Sige, sige. Context. So, ano na lang, ever since college, pero hindi na may kauban. Sitmate.
Yes. So we've been in a relationship for mag 12 years na in total this year.
I'm so happy you never asked me kay marag nakulibaan ko kung makatubag ba ko or dili. Pero
12
kato,
years, mag 12 years this
mag
year.
12 years na.
oh.
So, ever since we got together sa college, kay sitmate na mi sa tanan subjects, pati kung asa ko nag-hangout, dito po siya nag-hangout. My friends are also her friends. So, it is, marag nasanay na jud ang mga tao ever since estudyante pa lang may nga
na magsige taguban.
magsigimig uban.
To a point na pag namin makasalubong na professor anywhere, mangita siya, asa si Tony
Oh,
or
kung-
asa si Swin.
Oh, or
Like-
people would assume na pag dili mi kauban, nag-away mo ton.
Oh,
And
it was like-
ever since inana
And
jud.
I remember even in boys hangout, like I would encourage you to hang out with your friends na kamo lang, lalaki lang. But they would also, or you would insist, or they would insist
Yeah,
na naapod ko.
it's-
Ako lang ang rose.
Yeah, so kato.
Pero enjoy siya.
Enjoy siya. Okay, so kato lagi na people already like always
Yeah, pati manggod sa tong OJT.
sa OJTs, even sa mong first job kauban sad mi.
Yeah, so
And kato
murag, sanay
tanan.
na ta.
So pero you know it was never something na murag easy.
It was, yeah.
Oh,
it was
so
a- so people think na, well, there are a lot of people that say na, dili ka na dili kapoy.
kapoy.
Na magsige lang mag-uban. Dili sumuol. Ano ba, murag.
Dili ba ya?
Ah.
Dili baya. Murag, I mean, it has become something na normal sa mua nga. In everything that we do, we're always together. Pero nadyo po times nga, Sween would go out with her friends. Siya ang mas siya actually ang mas na time to have kanang murag over kanang hang out with girls na
Yeah, na
ako kay dili kay kabalo na ka mas ganahan ako sa balay tapos kanang mag-pray lang. Dili bitaw nang murag namong I also go out pero that's super rare.
Oo.
And that's with really close friends.
And like when you go out, naagyapon ko.
Malamang kay sabay ka drive. Labo na
No,
ka.
even pre-sakyanan, pre-car.
Yeah.
Like
True.
I would say na okay lang ko, bilin lang ko. But then you or your friends would say, uban lang, Swin, uban lang. And,
Yeah, and I guess that's enough context. Okay,
Yeah.
that's enough context, background. Now let's go. So now that we are working,
yeah.
let's start with work. So, sa mong trabaho mong good, kay lailahi mi og skills ni Swin. Lailahi mi og skills, lailahi mi og niche.
Yeah.
Pero nadyo uban nga mag-overlap amo ang roles. For example, when it comes to marketing, social media, na ako'y alam, na po siya alam, pero lahi ang amo ang ginatanaw. Like Swin
Yeah.
would look at ang
Technical
side, building,
Setup.
setup, and I look at the creative side,
or the
pati strategic na kaning bet ideation, that's mine. Swin would then tell me like, di na siya possible. Kaya na siya ani. Kani atong gamiton, ani siya na approach. So that's why I think it works for both of us.
Yeah.
Pero katulagi, Swin is a technical person that's really technical and really good when it comes to tinkering and figuring things out. So, ako po nga, puro lang ko, kaya, mas siguro, murag kaya, dili, kaya, murag, inana ba? So, every time nga I experience, encounter na mga struggle, like, babe, dubangi ko unsaon eh. Then Swin would just really help me out. So,
pintutan na.
oh, inana. So, I don't have the patience, really. I don't have the patience to figure out things. And muna ako ang pinaka-struggle, pero I know how it works. I just don't have the time or the patience to figure it out.
Yeah, just like kanang I can strategize and I can creative direct, but I am not as good as you.
Ala.
Like kung papiliun ko, ako na lang tig na lang ko, ako ray mag-build, ako lang mag-setup, ako lang maghimo ani tanan. Ay lang ko pahunahuna sa strategy, ay lang ko pahunahuna sa kanang creative direction.
True.
Just tell me what to do.
It's the same time if you ask me to build or set up something like a campaign, I can do it. But it will take me so much time and energy nga. Dili na siya healthy for me. Like, init na akong ulo. I know how to do it. Because I've done it before multiple times. I just don't enjoy doing it.
Yeah. Just like ang pag-build na to sa course nimo karon.
Yes, kato. Ang course
which is
karon.
a very good,
very real
recent
karon.
example.
Most of the time, I would get, babe, pwede in ani. Like, people would start here, register here, kani ang next, kato ang next, kanina. Sinus like, let's write that down. Kani.
Yeah, so that's, di ba, that's what I did na, kanang you wanted me to write it on the computer, but my brain works faster when I write it down on paper. So, old school ba?
Yeah.
So, we sat it down, nag-play ko, kanang, nag-record ako imong voice.
Habang nagkastorya ko.
Para habang gastorya ka, I'm writing down the customer journey. And then, once I have that mapped out, kabalo na ko, okay, this, I know now what I need to set up. So, you don't need to think about that anymore.
And siguro, sa kuwapon, I would always look at, like, how to make it shorter, how to make it better, how to make it easier. Then, Swin would like, pwede na. Hindi na pwede. Sinana siya na mindset. So, that's why right now, when there's technical stuff sa courses, gina-build mo, like, babe, connect this to this tool. Babe, we need that. I think we need this. Swin would go and figure out whatever tools kailangan. And I was like, I love that. Di ko ganang magtanawan na. More on the look, the experience ang always ginatanaw. Swin would like look at efficiency.
Yeah.
And technical side of things.
Yeah, just like pag-build sa landing page, I ask you to just walk me through
how I imagine.
Your script, how you imagine. Tapos akong gidraw, and then I built it, and then I gave it to him. He said, mo na ni itsura, what do you think?
And then later on, ako na yung nagsulat. Nagsulat na ako dito sa content sa landing page. Because after all, it should something na resonate or kanina mo gawas kung how I speak, how I, kinsa ko, when people visits the website or the landing page, dapat madunggan ko na nagastorya sa ilaha.
Yes. So, karon sa toang freelancing world,
ato ang karong atong arrangement
kay because lahi pud tag skill, lahi pud ta og exposure. So lahi pud ang ato ang clients, and wala pa nato natuyo pero lahi pud tag schedule.
Yes.
Yeah.
And with schedule also because lahi ta og murag ginatawag na tog expertise or gina-focus na service na gina-offer, wider sa ato ang coverage.
Yes.
So let's start with coverage. So I think we were just really blessed nga na-expose me sa multiple things prior to full-time freelancing. So in that way, kay naka-identify na mi unsa basically among gusto himuon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so murag di na kay siya struggle ba nga. Inani atong kahimuon.
And I think it started really college pa lang, 'di ba, kanang tig. Hiingon jud ako. Like mga side hustles.
Kami naghihimo sa assignments project sa uban. Di ba?
Tigbuhat sa mga project. Ako ba
di naman siguro tabalikan sa mga professors ano.
Ako ba tighimo. Tapos ikaw ang kaning feed sa kuha sa information, sa knowledge. And naano siya ba na nahasa siya. When we were exposed na sa agencies sa world. So we were really blessed to have that opportunity, to have that kind of training.
So, karon even the schedule, Swin would start working at 6 a.m. Mahuman siya aran alas 2. Tapos after that, kay napa siya mga himuon, mga butang-butang na tabang sa
hapon na guys, sa Dili
6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Ako would start at around 7 a.m. 7 a.m. start na ko. Pero since almost flexi man most of my jobs, so I can just go right in and out. Pero nagud gihapon ko kailangan jud i-accomplished. But during those time, mas na ako'y time or kana ganing space to do chores sa balay, mo nang if
mo na niya tong second
transitioning to how among dynamic sa balay.
Yeah.
So since Swin has to be just really in front of the laptop, that the entire work
shift,
niya kay napod siya katong phone nga kailangan niya bantayan kay nagatawag yung client to ask inana or na mga customers, which is nasiguro manawag 4-5 in a day. So it has become more ganig instant sa ko ba nga okay, Swin needs to be focused there, and I had that kaya man ako na magtrabaho. Kaya man ako magtrabaho og himuon ng mga bagay. So ako na ang manghipos, ako na yung magdilig sa tanom.
House chores
basically
house
tanan.
husband
Tanan. So from hugas og plato to
manghinlo,
magluto,
mag-vacuum pila kalit habang gatrabaho ko.
So but I also enjoy it. That is something that I was really trained to do ever since bata pa ko, like magluto jud, maghinlo, tanan. So it's something that I also enjoy and something that I really love doing for you, kanang mag-serve. But one thing na ginapangay sa like, babe, mga pita, babe. That's the only thing I ask her in the morning, like kanang ako ang lambing ba na magpahimo kog coffee, mag-brew siya coffee, whatever. So that is I appreciate actually the mornings when ikaw ang magtimpla og kape. Pag makita nimo na kanang murag di kaya, murag halos wala na ko gatindog kay grabe ka busy. You actually also make coffee for me. And I think dili siya conventional, kay dili siya something na kanang inanagod na hitabo sa tanan nga ang bana or something, ang lalaki ang maghimuan ni tanan. But it's something na dili naman na siya karon issue. I mean kung if you see the opportunity na kaya man ako himuon, that would help your wife or your husband, why not even think na lalaki ko na, di ba? It's beyond me. I even joke around and post it nga mo ako ang to-do list, mamisbis mo pagkaon iring mo na, and it's I don't see it as a big deal. I just really enjoy doing it.
Yeah, and I'm glad you enjoy doing it because I don't.
Yeah, she doesn't really enjoy it.
Pero wala lang. I really don't, because what I actually enjoy is driving.
Yeah, so kato.
I do enjoy driving.
Imagine, so, ako ang house husband, siya ang nag-drive.
Yeah, and people would tease you na, uy, dapat ka na ka mag-drive doon. Luwi kayo si Swin. Actually enjoy driving.
Ay, salamat kayo.
There
Karon,
are times,
guys,
syempre,
kung mga amigo dira, kasabot na mo, paminawa taon si Swin, among mga barkada, kapamilya, ayun ako niya i-judge, kaya enjoy dyan na. Ever since. I told Tony na wala pa may dream, sakyanan. Wala pa jud, di pa na mo may imagine yung kasakyanan mi, kaya di ka afford.
Tony never thought of having a car.
Never.
Because it's something na we thought na out of reach. Ako kasi ang dreamer, si Tony ang realist. So which is a good combination po.
Weird, no? Kay dreamer si Swin, realist ko, pero ako ang mas creative and strategic.
Oh.
Di ba? It's
weird siya,
Anyway,
weird siya.
anyway, basta
So,
ka to.
I literally dream of having a car. Like, literally, mapanaginipan ko siya sa gabi. Mag-drive. Nga na,
Ako
because
never.
Gusto jud kay ko makasakyan. Gusto
Never
jud ko
jud ako
mag-car. I
nag-imagine.
enjoy ka ng mga drive ng mga sakyanan.
No.
Mga Need for Speed. Mga
no.
Vice City. Akong go lang sa Vice City, mag-drive.
Oh, yeah.
Ana.
Ako kay never. Ang ako adjung always gonna imagine kay pag drive na ko after 5 minutes mabangga ko patay. Ano na? Simple.
God.
Like, di na ko kailangan patason. If I drive, I
Yeah.
can, you know what? I can drive. Okay, guys?
Yeah,
I
Tony
know
can
how
drive.
to
He
drive.
can, yeah.
I can drive around ng mga, basta I can.
Yeah, I will tell people na, since Tony Days yung dili kabalo mo drive, I would always say na,
Nakoy lisensya.
kabalo siya mag-drive. Mag-drive na si Tony within the subdivision kung na siya gusto paliton na
Katry ko
layo-layo.
highway, mamatay lang ko dayon.
Oh. Pati ako kulbaan po ko pag ikaw mag-drive. Pero,
So kato.
kaya man, ana.
We have 2 cars. Ang isa wala na ni under tungod kay wala ginagamit.
Yeah, so,
Of
anyway.
which, but ang point
Anyway,
is, we can,
So,
ang katawanan lang ako sa kay when we were driving, and kita sila medyo sports car, ay na may judge, okay, basta ka to. So, pagtanong nila, like, kuya, away, ang babae na nag-drive, tapos pag abli ako nasa driver's, nasa passenger seat, sino yung tabuan nila? Ay, ganun mo, pag-judgmental, ako ba yung nagabayad sa sakyanan, ha? At least ako nagabayad sa sakyanan, okay? Ako ang nagabayad sa sakyanan. Moro na. Og sa balay. Ay, di na ta maglalis.
So, yeah, even if, ingana, I also handle the bills, actually. So, I make sure na, I do my best to make sure na mabayaran ang bills and to make sure na nga mo ang sweldo ma-allocate.
Okay, to the right areas.
Yes. Yeah.
Down to the last point that we wanted to discuss. This is relationship.
Sa relationship side. So, sa household, our roles are reversed. But in the relationship, actually, one of the advantages of being both freelancer VAs is we understand each other's world.
Yun, importante
Yeah,
ka.
we have the same background and the same exposure na
And understanding how the job, unsa ang expectations ang kailangan nimo sa job. So,
yeah, so we are able to support each other na, what's ba kung gisulat rin, emotionally when it comes to skills and when it comes to knowledge. Kaya it's very easy to just ask each other na, babe, na kay idea about ingani, or babe, na kay like babe, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Kay we know kanang what we know what we know. Like, kabalo ko na you can support me in specific areas, and you also know I can support you in specific areas.
I think
So
specific na ng example when it comes to client management and inana, I think there's a lot of things that I can, babe, pwede ni mo siya inanion pag-approach, pwede ni mo siya inanion pag-storya, pwede ni mo siya inanion pag-handle. When it comes to technical again, swing ka like, babe, inani na siya, diri ni mo na pinduton, inani, di ka magtinanga, diri ni mo pinduton, kay diri na siya tama.
we actually give feedback to each other.
Ana jud.
And kanang it wasn't something that we have learned easily.
We learned it the hard way.
We learned it the hard way kay sa una
when we were working in a company na
jud
kay
permi.
always jud mag-blur ang lines between us kay I used to be on a higher na role than Swin. So ako kay pero lahi-lahi mig department ha. Kaso na yung mga projects nga dili jud maiwasan nga mag-overlap.
Mag-abot ang
so,
atong mga
so sa office, of course, me as the leader manager, not jud koy something na koy mga say na koy mga ginahimo, then Swin won't appreciate it kay dili pud mawala sa iya or sa kuha nga mag-uyab gihapon mi. So when we after the work ito
I think one of the thing ako ma-remember is I don't like you stepping in my zone. Ana good, and just like you don't like me stepping in your zone.
Pero I can't help it because I am...
Yeah, you have to. It's part of the job.
Taas mo siyang pride. Taas siyang pride.
I agree.
Taas siyang pride.
Actually, I admit.
Ako, annoying po kay ko because I'm really like in your face all the time.
Yeah.
So, kato. So, we learned it the hard way, but right now, I think it's natimpla itong tarong, mas arang-arang na siya. But it's still a learning process.
I think the most recent feedback I gave you was you were excited for a discovery call, and I just said, "Na babe, like you have to tone down that excitement because I noticed that when you're super excited, you just jump in the conversation when in fact you have to ask question first, you have to listen first."
And get this, ako pa nagatudlo sa tanan like it's all about the client, you have to listen. Pero nitabo ako excited kay ko like, you need this, I can do that. Let's fix this right away. Like, So I need like, okay, that's good.
Yeah. So we give each other feedback, and it's also because like we know now it's out of care, Jud.
Yeah,
na.
it's out of care.
And I know you, and you know
And
me.
bida-bida
and
jud
other-
pod ko.
Bida-bida po, Jud. Ano, Jud? Not just like when you like I recently also just had a discovery call with a client. You also just told me na, babe, dapat dili ka magsigig. Yes, dapat dili ka mag-ano, babe. You reminded me because you also know na I'm that kind of
Yeah.
person. Magsigil lang ko, yes, magsigil lang ko.
That's why it
bawat.
works. That's why it
Ano,
works.
good, yeah, because
So,
we know each other. So
next is when it comes to emotional support.
Yeah.
Since we both know how taxing this industry, opposite to what to most of the people thought na dali siya ka trabaho kay
Yeah.
this is really emotionally draining, and
It is.
katulagi, so we know how to support each other when it comes when we know that the person is going through something like
Yeah.
me, like losing a client a few weeks ago, tas karon so much projects na buang na ko, so she knows exactly what to do. And so when Swin also is going through something, struggles with work, I know how to help her out emotionally. So it really works. Wala good, dili good siya para sa uban nga murag disura pod sabton sa imuhang ginahimo kay wala mako kabalo, wala ko idea what you do. In
Yeah.
this case, kasabot kaayo ko sa yung gonna go through, dili lang ko kasabot
yeah.
technically unsa yung ginahimo. So
Yeah.
kana-
Like we don't really know each other's tasks.
exactly.
We don't really know. Like he doesn't know exactly what I do. He just know the general
Oh.
overview na.
Same siya sa kwa.
Oh, just like ako po siya, I understand the nature of the business sa iyahang client because he talks about it. Like he understands the nature of the business. Ako ang client because I also talk about it. So we understand, but we don't really know like the specifics.
Yeah, dili, like,
sa task. We just
oh.
understand the general role.
Dili siya like, babe, pindot. Kabalo ka ni dili na anak murag.
Dili.
Kabalo
Dili siya na kanang we can exchange na.
No.
Ikaw what? No, we can't
Dili
do
siya.
that. Pero inga na. So, mo na to. Mo na to itong dynamics. And so for people who are wondering, because I get a lot of questions
Yeah.
on how we work together. So it's always a different dynamics per couple. And
Lahi
we
jud
have
siya.
we
Lahi.
have spoken with a lot of couple pod na freelancers. Lahi pod, lahi jud.
Lahi.
So
And this one works for us.
this one works for us. So it's gonna be like we're not saying na it's gonna be the same all throughout. It really depends on a lot of factors na dili na to maingon diri sa podcast.
But
But
I think one of the things lang jud labo na when it comes relationship guru, pero I think ang importante jud is you need to learn how to adjust and find what works for the both of you, and then siguro find lang
that sweet spot
yes, that sweet spot kay
on how to make just like like making a marriage relationship work. Murag ingana pud na siya sa work relationship. In a way, I
Yeah, in a
guess.
way.
Yeah, in a way. Kay,
tama na ni before pa tayo mahimong mga
okay,
mga love gurus.
When you're working from home, the lines between like it blurs
Oo.
ba? It merges. So it's really how you guys work each other, like work things out with each other. Ana
True.
lang. So Moto, we're not here for relationship guru and advice, but I hope this would inspire couples out there.
And give you at least idea of how it works
Yes.
for us. And we are wearing our merch. It's Bisaya with dollars and Bisaya pero dollars. Palititaon ko ninyo para madato me. Thank you again for watching and following our podcast and YouTube. Appreciate all the comments. If you have anything like feedback or you wanted to share your experience with the same among sitwasyon, comment lang para sa YouTube.
Comment
or
sa YouTube.
email
Or-
me at tony@bisayangva.com.
Yes.
And we are out.
Signing off. See ya. Bye.